Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. Just a little bit of information since the last show. We have recently lost one very important member of the family. Oh, wow. I only met him last year. And one member of the family, Emma's father, William Butler, passed away last year.
This year.
Oh, sorry, this year, sorry. And in tradition, I'm going to ask all wrestlers if they could please enter the ring. We're going to have a 10-bell salute and a minute silence. So can I have all wrestlers and referees and all important people please make their way out. If possible, could you please stand with our wrestlers for the 10-bell salute? Thank you.
JB and I'm your ring announcer for tonight. Are you ready for a great show? Let me just try this because I saw this online somewhere. Are we ready for some high-octane action? I think these guys are, yes. I don't know, I just saw that online, so I probably just throw that in there. Look, it's my job tonight also to do the acknowledgement of country. I'd like to, again, pay respect to the custodians of the land, the elders, past, present and emerging, on Wiradjuri land where we stand. Okay? Thank you. Welcome to the Butler Memorial Wrestling Show. As I said, I am your announcer for tonight. My name is Double J, Johnny the Joker. This is my third show for ICW. I go back for shows for the Harper's family way back in Sydney in the mid-90s, mid to late 90s. So lots of fun, a lot doing this. Last week, I was commentating poster box, believe it or not, yes. Not in this costume though. Thank you all for sending this event out, a full 2 months out. Yes, we were sold out. We haven't got any spare seats tonight. A few, maybe somebody had a better offer. And supporting the Emma Tongue Cancer Charity and the ICW Central West, and most of all, paying respect to the late Emma Butler, who this annual show is in memory of. And especially a big thank you to Emma's family who are in attendance, so thank you, as well as our supporters and sponsors like the Cowra Community, over the page, Enterprise Club Cowra, DJ Wild Entertainment, Crossfire Graphics, Men's Shed Cowra, Cowra Hire, Danny Redfern Street, and the Emma's Tongue Cancer Charity, as well as Henry McCartney and his family for their very generous donation towards the cost of the new ring. I think it's 7 shows, so yes. So again, thank you for all the people involved in getting this show together. Big round of applause. Again, don't do a bit of housekeeping. It's my job to do that once more. Unfortunately, you already heard it, but we have to do it. We ask that no one enters the ring enclosure. Also for those on the stage, for everyone's safety, we ask that where possible, you limit use of the steps 2 times when the residents are not entering or exiting, and then you keep your residents' entries way in the middle of the stage clear at all times, as well as allowing a clear path in front of your seats for both talent and your fellow sponsors to enter and exit the stage. No throwing of objects is strictly prohibited. For the safety of everyone in attendance, you must not try what you see here at home or at school or anywhere. It is a public section of the ring. Guys are trained, guys and girls are trained what they do. If you're not, you can seriously hurt. So please, as they say, don't try this at home.
And I don't even wrestle!
Yes, look what happens, yeah. I'll tell you a horrible story about me when I was 16. If you're interested in training to be a pro wrestler, catch one of the guys or girls after the show and say, how do I get involved? That's how I got involved. That's how all these guys got involved as well, and girls. So if you're interested in being involved, talk to us and we'll hook you up with how to get involved. The training school in Canberra, but there are other ones that are close to by. Depends on what you want to do. Please remember that the show is not over after the final match. Please stick around, we'll be having some special presentations and speeches, as well as the drawing of the raffle. Some great prizes in the raffle, actually get your tickets. I need some tickets, yes, okay. After that, the wrestlers and other talent will be coming out to someone who will just take photos with you, talk to you at no cost, okay? So again, that's the perfect opportunity to say, how do I get involved, how do I do this, okay? That's the perfect opportunity later on tonight. Before we get underway with the action, let's bring out our commentary team for the early stages of tonight's proceedings, and Cowra's very own Craig Drayton. James Williams, high octane action, high octane Lennon. So Craig and high octane James Lennon, your local guys, will be your commentary team for the first part of the show. So going to head over to Craig James for some special announcements. Here you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I bring our special guest we have in attendance into the ring, I want to announce next year's show because you guys sold this event out 2 years in a row, but this year 2 months ahead of time. We're returning to the larger and recently refurbished Cowra City Centre next year, October 31st. and Craig will tell you how to get tickets to that show.
That's right, you've probably already seen flyers and posters, and there's a little QR code on those posters and the flyers. Just scan that, follow the details. The event is next year, Saturday, October 31st, 2026. That's right, it's on Halloween. Maybe they're already planning a few little special Halloween surprises. It will be, as already mentioned, Cowra Civic Centre, right across the road here, at 104 Darling Street. Scan the QR code, get your tickets now, because they've already started to sell.
I do apologise, I've had a bit of a chest infection all week. I hope none of you chant prone about me because I'm a little hoarse. But before we go to the action, I'd like to bring a special guest to the ring. Please welcome Cowra's Deputy Mayor, Councillor Nikki Kiss.
First, I'd like to acknowledge our traditional owners of the land where we are on the Rangery land. Now look, James was quite aware. Wrestling is not exactly my cup of tea, and that's because he's yet to convince me that it's pain-free. I see him falling and I'm wincing every time. And yet, I stand here so proud to be opening tonight's event, and I've had to have a little think about why that is, because it's genuine. I am very, very proud. It's about everything that tonight represents. Yes, the wrestlers have talent. You know, they've obviously been out there, they've trained, they are very clever and very good at what they do. But what I see out here is the community. I see the strength, I see the resilience of the wrestlers as well. I see what they're doing because of the enduring love, especially from James and others. That is actually what makes me so proud. And tonight, it's not about doing it for themselves. It's about putting themselves out and doing this for others, for the world. That is what I'm proud of. And honestly, I couldn't find a better place to be tonight because of that. So I might wince, and I might shut my eyes a little bit, but I'm still fully believing in what they're doing, and I'm having my fingers crossed that I'm going to get it. So, thank you for being here tonight, and I look forward to enjoying a hopefully injury-free night with you all. Thank you.
One more time, the Deputy Mayor of Cowra, Nikki Kiss.
Yes, once again, thank you for Nikki Kiss there, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Big round of applause from the Electric Councillor, Nikki Kiss. This brings us to match number 1. Your opening contest is the first of 3 main events to be spread out for this evening's 7-bout card. This bout is a tag team attraction brought to you by Cowra's Community Enterprise. It is for the 2025 Alan and Grace Lanham Memorial Championships. Your referee for this contest is Dave Hitler. Introducing first, hailing from Queensland.
Wow!
Wow. Apex Henderson! And from Queensland, Apex Anderson! And his tag team partner. He is the first ever ICW Hall of Famer, ICW President and founding member of the Only Threat stable. Entering from the back of the hall, look up that way guys, as he's been a bad boy, that's what he's had. Banned from backstage everybody, ICW Central West promoter, high octane, he's the evil kingpin of Canberra wrestling. It is none other than the infamous Rex. There's the evil kingpin of Canberra, Rex, guys! And their opponents, hailing from Canberra ACT, both are former multiple times ICW World Heavyweight Champions and first ballot Hall of Famers. In what may end up to be the final match in Cowra, please give it up, hoping not for the last time, Mike Kelly, Nick Maltino, they are the Dad Squad!
Ladies and gentlemen, this compilation, this is a non-title match. It is actually for the Allen Race London Royal Championships, not for the aforementioned championship belts. Waiting for the signal for the referee after he has done the mandatory weapons checks. in the back. That's a red goal. Nick Martino takes it. Referee starting with the score position here. The guys want to break it to the top. Exactly right. Control the body. To say. Overwhelmed at this point. Having their way with the Queenslander Apex I'm sure you felt you all those in your time. What a picture. If I had a dollar for every one of those, my house would already be gone. Member of the owners and stables. The two villainous individuals are
I'm excited.
Rex back in the ring. These two are just taking their way with Mike Kelly right now.
Come on, Mike. All over the street.
Mike Kelly is not done anymore. It's been worn out. In the two. But he still has some fight in him. He's been saying that necessarily is not all the Mike Kelly. The Rex looks Rex has realised center ring. They were doing the same thing and took each other down. Why don't they take each other out? Trout season has reopened, so it's quite bad. All men are down right now. Big fight in the wrong corner for the tag. He's got sixes and sevens and he just come up there. Get behind the back side once again. First in the turn, Butler was Apex Anderson. Every ounce of my being, I do not envy that one little bit. I don't feel like it's a bit. No way. This ring has a little respect. Exactly right. Under that timber. Kelly. Bounces up, works him back up to his feet. He got close to his punch. Irish whip. No, it's first. Mike Kelly. His own tactic. That was a mistimed maneuver. Rex has just realised what he's done.
They don't go according to plan.
He may have cost himself the match here. Taking his own tag team partner out. Kelly with an arm ringer. On Apex Anderson. What's he got here? Oh, right to the jaw. Doesn't quite get to that three. That magic three count takes with the wall of glory. Rex is taking off Avery. Like the Casino. The back in. All the snakes with the rubber. Wake up. That's it.
And your winner, the Dance Squad!
You did a good job, Apex! Apex, you did well, mate! Apex, you did well!
The winner of the Iron North Memorial Championship, the Dance Squad! Apex and Rex.
Maybe that was the problem. Yes, that was the problem.
Before we get anywhere in the next part, just want to let everyone know about the not-for-profit organisation running the food and drink sales down in the driveway outside the building. The Cowra Community Enterprise, who run the op shop opposite the Big Green Gym in Redfern Street, as well as the community hub in the old Cowra Hotel building. Please be sure to support them whenever you can, as they support so many people and causes around town. And at last year's show, they donated the table to the food and drink sales to Emma's charity without ever being asked for anything in return. Wasn't that fantastic? Sure, that's going to happen again tonight. So get out there and buy yourself something to eat, something to drink. So you chew together, Rex. Bye, Rex. Say bye, Rex.
Bye, Rex, you did well!
Bye, Rex. I think he's not quite here. He hasn't been quite here for a while. Okay, are you ready for our next match?
Yes!
These are sorry. Come on, are you ready for our next match? Alright, okay, we've got a big one coming up now. Match number 2 is brought to you by DJ Wild Entertainment. Is a singles match, 7 for 1 fall.
That was ready for that.
That was good, that was good. Introducing first, this deranged and dangerous 300-pound masked man has got this in shackles at Carcosa. This is the monster who is known for attacking opponents with forks, sledgehammers, and even driving your hometown hero Octane into 3,000 farm tax he poured on the canvas. Hold your kids close, watch your backs, because here he comes. It is Super Crimson Mars. Introducing his opponent, hailing from Newcastle, New South Wales, hot and amazing outbreak in the county here last year. Please give it up for Arama.
Super Rich Class comes up on the hand. Almost showing a little bit of mercy and affection for his opponent. Who knows what Super Rich Class is doing at the end of the time. and then off his feet, drives over the canvas. A canvas that Cowra Council donated to us. $1,000 to Alistair Sandry for that canvas. Thanks to Cowra Council. Suplex Butler shooting across the ropes. Up the left side. That was incredible. That was a impressive reversal. Just trying to play things, but actually took it behind the line. The strike is super. Too long. Nice super kick. Bring him up, get him down. Power up and keep him down is the question. Oh, one up. Up the top of the back. Got a good pass. A super crimson box taking all the shit out of him. Super crimson box, the other man, get the big man down. What's he got? What is he got? Super crimson box attacking the right over the floor. Ladies and gentlemen, super crimson box. The referee. Put out his eye, take it out. The winner of the one-way disqualification. Crazy. He has no choice that referee. The W's likes it matches him up and we have to do it the same. Exactly what he was doing. Let's get off the arm. It's the wall of
Okay, Robert, your winner by default, disqualification. Because that's Super Crimson Marshall Street, isn't it? Believe me now? No? Did you want me to send him back out? No. Okay, DJ Wilder Entertainment, our great little association with all our music and our videos and everything else. Have you covered when it comes to providing sound and lighting, karaoke and musical tribute acts for affordable prices and the winter travel. So if you're interested, please talk to Kerry over there on the stage after the show. Okay, match number 3, are you ready to go, guys? You want to see some more? Alright, let's get some more happening. Okay. The following match is part 2 of the triple main event and is brought to you by the Emma Tan Cancer Charity. This is a singles bout for the Emma Butler Memorial Championship. Introducing first, having recently returned to pro wrestling after a 7-year life in which he has become one of the world's preeminent and most well-known harpists. What? I don't like this stuff earlier. Harpist, that's somebody who plays the harp, I believe. Yeah, we should have him up out here on stage doing his live stream too. He's a former Australian pro wrestling champion. It's true, because he had a gig on his way to the show, I think it was last night. I saw it online somewhere, yes. So maybe he might bring the harp next year. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is Travis Jones! opponent. He is the reigning and defending Butler Memorial Champion. I have some friends here from where I live. They've been asking me for months and months and months, is this guy going to be here? He is most definitely. He's one of Australia's longest tenured and most well-travelled wrestlers. A pop culture icon who transcends pro wrestling and is Australia's wrestling's most recognised and iconic figure. A favourite in Sydney, definitely a big favourite here at Cowra since we've been doing these shows. He weighed in at the midday weigh-in at 235 pounds of total and utter insanity. Accompanied to the ring by his manager, Chicken John!
This is dance.
Still has some points.
And your winner and new Butler Memorial Champion, Travis Jones! What's wrong with the new Butler Memorial Champion, Travis Jones?
Well-deserved championship victory for Tara's Jones. Nice chance for two competitors.
You also George. But the new champion, every Butler World Champion, is Terrace Jones. Should be some different water. Yeah, that's my home team. You might have to compare notes later. Okay, the Everton Cancer currently raises awareness and funds for oral cancer and purchases early cancer detection scopes that have been donated to doctors, dentists and speech therapists in Cowra, the Central West and all around New South Wales. Now this is why we're raising money tonight. So one of the scopes purchasing funds raised from the 2022 Emmett Butler Memorial Show led to a man in the Central West receiving life-saving medical intervention. So please be sure to do that where possible. Donate what you can here tonight or through the charity's website, and most importantly, spread the word about oral cancer. It's not right, get it checked. That's the important thing. Get it checked if you have any concerns. Encourage loved ones to stay. So that's what it's all about tonight. Buying these scopes so we get early detection of tongue cancer. And again, we thank the Emma Tongue Cancer Charity for being involved in tonight's show and the main beneficiary. Vigilant is early detection is key to survival, while this incredible aggressive and increasing in cases of cancer. So again, it's important. If it's not right, get it checked. Okay, High Octane has had to vacate the seat up there. So if you've got a spare seat, guys, High Octane's gone backstage to get ready for the second part of the show. I'd like to introduce you to. She's done this for a while. She just got back into it. She's had a bit of a medical sort of battle. She's got a fantastic. I've never seen her so well as what she is tonight. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Nova Lee. Over to you. Good job.
How are we all doing tonight, Cowra? Come on, we can be louder than that. Let's go. That's getting better there. Alright, so I just wanted to let you guys know this beautiful shirt that I'm wearing here. $30 in the merch desk and $10 going to Emma's Cancer Charity. Make sure to get in quick because there's limited sizes that remain. But also make sure to check out the merch desk at the end of this show because it'll be all nice and open for you all. Also make sure to stop by and say hi to the wrestlers for a free meet and greet at the end of the show. Now are we all pumped because I know I am to announce this special guest. Fun fact, I've never announced for this particular individual before, but without further ado, hailing from the battlefield by way of Golden, New South Wales.
welcome to our back on here. Always yours. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. My big homie, High Octane, has asked me to basically come out here and waste some time so he can get prepared for his match more, because he knows I can talk, even just a few minutes extra. But if I could just mimic what my wife said, hand designed by a legally blind graphic designer, some guy, I don't know who he is. $30, $10 each year goes to Anna's charity. I've tried really hard my whole life to keep wrestling and personal life separate, but obviously having a podcast about wrestling with my wife, sometimes things cross over and we've overshared, and my story has been well documented. Obviously this show for Emma means a lot to me. My dad passed from tongue cancer as well. So if we can all just as a community get behind this and raise some funds and save some lives, which the charity has already done, that's a win in my book. I will be back out here later tonight, so I don't want to waste too much time. I've got 2 matches to referee in just a moment. But back in 2017, October 21st, 2017, my 23rd birthday, I had the honour and the privilege of being a professional wrestler for the very first time, because ICW Central West took a chance on me. After only 3 years and 46 matches, through reasons outside of wrestling, my eyeball almost exploded, not an exaggeration, thus making me medically disqualified. As I stand here right now, I have a cataract in my left eye, and my corneas are at the risk of disintegrating as it is, and I could be blind by the time I'm 50 anyway. So, at the age of 31 years old, almost 31 in a week a bit, I'm taking my life back into my hands. On August 30th, I put out a challenge. Any professional wrestler in the world that wanted to meet me on November 29th at the Canberra PCYC after 5 years and 8 days of being disqualified from being a professional wrestler, I said, screw it, we're doing this, I'm getting back in this ring one way or another. 30 wrestlers across this country expressed interest, and I said, you know what, we've got to find a way to thin the herd, so to speak, and I said, whoever cuts the best promo will be picked. Pretty damn simple. We had a handful of people do it, some of the best in this country, people I've never faced before, people that I've faced one-on-one, other people I've faced never in one-on-one action. And, not gonna lie, this guy's promo kind of pissed me off a little bit, but in the best way, because he did exactly what I asked. He went through our history, made some good points, and I am calling this a redemption tour, although, full disclosure, it is a retirement tour. I just didn't want to call it that because I didn't want to seem egotistical. And this man says that every time I've beaten him was a fluke. I don't know how you can do that multiple times and have it still be a fluke, but this man's entitled to his opinion. But he did bring up a good point. We've never had a one-on-one match. So, it's only fitting that he was in my very first match right here in Cowra, across the road at the City Centre. So I say, how about it? And this man hasn't even been in ICW for 3 years up until tonight. I'm calling out the one and only Mike Kelly, Canberra PCYC, November 29th, Clash in the Capital. How about it, my old friend? How about you get yourself caught in the crossfire one last time? the lovely people of Cowra are like a second family to me, so I just need to make sure that at this point I'm deaf, dumb, and blind. In your promo, you said you would put that Extreme Capital Wrestling Championship on the line. So how about it, Mike? You put that on the line? I'll even let you pick the matches, but the match stipulation. With that being said, how about before we get to this next match, let's hear it for Emma!
Yes, that's big. John L. Costa. As you said, it's been a long time since he's not been in his ring to work. Facing up against Mike Kelly, coming up soon in Canberra, so make sure you follow all our socials to find out when that is going to be happening. Okay, our next match is a multi-man insanity match. Sounds interesting, doesn't it? Let me just explain it. Brought to you by Charlie Ralston and the boys at Cowra Hire. It takes a whole trailer load of wrestlers in as a multi-man insanity match for the Wild West contract, which entitles the title holder to any match that they want at any time. Now, the rules for this match are as follows. The match is open to the entire roster. We're going to empty the locker room, as they say, and all wrestlers involved will be fighting in the ring at the same time, much like a battle royal. Unlike in a battle royal, however, instead of wrestlers being eliminated one by one and being thrown over the top rope, in this match, it is sudden death with the first person to score a pinfall or submission on another wrestler being crowned the winner and holder of the Wild West contract, which entitles the holder to make or insert themselves in any match at any time. Special referee! You'll love this, guys, by order of the ICW President Rex, none other than the Super Barry, ladies and the very first wrestler to declare himself for the match, a member of the Only Threat stable, entering from the back of the building once more, Big James. Okay, your next opponent, making his ICW Central West debut, none other than the Wolfman. Can't wake up with the Wolfman. Maybe we could call that word. What is Wolfman? Woo! James was in his match, so I'll tell you here he is, the Wolfman! I like his mask. I'm going to use that. That's okay. Can we sing it?
Big James has something to do with that.
Maybe Big James has something to do with put it on. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wolfman! Debut night, ICW Central West debut. Please welcome our next competitor, What does he see too? He's coming. He's coming. Let's entering the fray. Would have been the dance squad, but Mike Kelly is injured, so we've got only one of the dads. It is Nick Martino. And making his long-awaited turn, hailing from Wagga Wagga, New South Wales, please welcome back Adrian Exton!
That was Adrian Exton.
There we go, Adrian Exton! Delighted to be here, making his return back to ICW. Adrian Exton, hailing from Wagga Wagga. Put your hands together for Adrian Exton, guys. Ready for Wagga. Making his long-awaited return to ICW Central West. And now, your final competitor, probably the most feared of them all. It is none other than Super Crimson Mask.
as this match gets off, I want to point out that things a little bit strange. Big James came out to the back. I thought he was
and it's kicked down the road along with Barry Baker, the late brother. He's disgusting fashion.
yes. It came out. I'm pretty sure most of these paramedics remember Barry's betrayal of the last year. Big prize line there for Big James.
Big James developed a massive chip on his shoulder due to a series of losses.
Oh, yeah. Crimson Mark is chasing someone backstage with the ball cut. Let's watch see who it was. Oh! Big James with a splash to walk back to the corner. Bit of disrespect to that by Big James, I think. Adrian Action creeping out on the outside.
Seems his eye on his next prey.
He's just waiting for him to get another move. Both these men teaming up to take out Big James.
It's worth noting here too that Big James is actually a former brute force champion in White Bay Pro Wrestling up in Queensland.
And I believe he is an ally of the Swooper, so let's hope the Swooper doesn't play favourites here.
That's something that you definitely need to keep an eye on.
Think of the gut there.
Just touching a little bit here on this man as he's fighting Adrian Aston. He's a heavyweight champion. This is actually his first match in Cowra, almost a decade into the making. He suffered a shoulder injury.
Big James was trying to go for a choke slam there, I believe. Getting hold of good man in the corner. Oh, reverse chin lock, I believe. We have a tap. Big James, I believe, just one right tap out with that chokehold. And here is one, the Wild West contract. Just a reminder that contract young is Big James, opportunity, any place they choose.
Whether that be a championship or just to settle a grudge.
That's a good point. Let's not forget that the Sweepers pulled in the same street from last year to betray High Octane.
Yes, that did happen last year. Yes, the Sweeper got in his contract last week. The winner is Big James. He gets the ICW Central West contract. But to be training at any time, any event. And again, last year the Sweeper traded his contract to win the main event last week. It was very, very eventful, last year's main event. So thank you, Charlie Ross and the boys at 76 Redfern Street, Cowra. 76 like Redfern Street is a place to be between the op shop and these guys. The Redfern Street taken by a great rest. Cowra Hire have been very professional, reliable and easygoing, providing a hire trailer. And we needed chair hire for these events since 2013. So again, thank you to the guys at Cowra Hire. So the boys will implement the event hire like chairs, portables, yard mats, equipment, trailers, power tools, everything you might need at an affordable price and with friendly service. Okay, ready for our next match? Yeah! You sound like you're interested. Are you ready for the next match? Okay, we've seen these guys tonight. We've seen one of them. Just saw one in that little battle royal there. Our referee looks like this one will be the essential John L. Crossfire. So the following contest is brought to you by Crossfire Graphics. Single contest. In our singles match set for 1 fall. Introducing first one of Australia's fastest rising stars, at one time the most followed Australian wrestler on social media. A former ICW Australian champion, one of the hardest working, furthest travelled and most reliable wrestlers on the scene. We've already seen him once tonight. Here he is again, hailing from Brisbane, Queensland, Apex Anderson. His opponent, returning pro wrestling after a few years away. Never gets out of the club, I can tell you that. He's a multiple-time former champion, including a reign as the prestigious ICW World Heavyweight Champion and a top pro wrestling title in Canberra. He's been a referee as the heart and soul of ICW. Tom is the biggest heart in wrestling, hailing from Wagga, New South Wales. Please welcome Adrian Axton! So Apex Anderson and Adrian Axton, over to you guys.
Okay, but just before we start this match, I have just been informed that in the previous match, Wolfman did not in fact tap out, but the referee, Barry Blake, called for the bell, which means we have a screw job, people. Benjamin was announced as the winner, but Wolfman did not tap out.
13 hours to get the show. And he drove through a cyclone last year just to make it to a show. I'll let everyone else judge whether he's brave or stupid. It doesn't help, so I've got a bit of advice. He has a bit of beef with my man, but I do appreciate that he's a fellow Philadelphia Eagles fan. Go Butler.
So if there is a little bit of beef there with John Crossfire, is he going to pull this down the middle?
I'd like to think that he's a good straight man and can do that, but who knows what can happen. Apex can get in his head and we just don't know where else is going to go. I'd like to think as an official that he'll stay clean, but...
We're going to have to see.
Yeah.
Both men down right now. Referee checking on them, making sure they're okay to continue. So we have to be for this. And a kick out. Only two.
As mentioned at the saying that just in order to go tonight, Adrian actually made a return to ICW, but not just to wrestling as a whole after 6 years. It's worth to note that this is his first one-on-one singles match. His ICW Heavyweight Championship.
Both men down, struggling to get to their feet.
The crowd might have to rally when they get up here.
They may have to do that. Went for a big move there in the corner, but missed.
We missed.
Enjoy hanging off by the looks of it. Oh! Once again, both men down. This match could be taking it out of them a little bit, I think. Come on, people, get behind them. Get them on. Get them back into the ring. Let them hear it. What's he going for here? Back and forth, reversal after reversal. Oh! That looked like a blank at the crossroads. The pin? No, only a 2. I think that was close though.
That was a close cut right there.
Come on, people. Get them on, get behind them. This match is taking out both men, I think. But neither one of them is giving up. As we go up on the top rope, could be going for a big drive move here. Oh! He was terrific. Caught the super kick in mid-air. Brings both men down again. Referee picking on both men. 2, 3. Well, here's out. What is he going for here? This could be the end of it.
Well, there you go. A bit of hooks going up in the books there. Giant Earl Crossfire.
I think it's worth noting as well, Emma's favourite wrestler is Ren Yorton. I wonder if he did that RPO.
What is going on here?
You cannot steal other people's property!
How long was that?
I don't really know.
I mean, you know that we're getting anybody.
Well, I thought so. I didn't know this was going to happen.
I recognise. Open Johnson is here. Essential General Crossfire is here. She's organizing another match. Just my idea.
Okay.
Just my idea, but well, it could be coming up very, very soon, if not tonight. I reckon it could be on the cards too. That's a bit of food for thought. Join on Crossfire, Apex Anderson. Not tonight, but maybe another night. Yes, interesting. Okay, again, thanks to John L. Crossfire Graphics for sponsoring that run. And again, Crossfire Graphics do all our posters for the Emma Butler Memorial Show and all other wrestling knobs, not on the East Coast, through Victoria, into everywhere around Australia. Not just wrestling knobs. If you've got a poster you need made up, something that's got to do with graphics, and you want something done that looks amazing and fantastic, we designed my shirts, my partner was wearing one of them. So again, see John after the show and say, got a card? Hook him up, he'll get you sorted for that as well. Match number 6, guys, are we ready? Yeah! Do we reckon we should see John L. Crossfire and Apex Anderson in a match? One night? I reckon that's the go, I reckon. Maybe not tonight. John's ready to go, but I think Apex won't be a bit banged up. Just a little. Double duty tonight for him. Okay, match number 6. The following contest brought to you by Men's Shed Cowra is a non-title single match set for 1 and 4. As an added stipulation, this one featuring Arama versus the Wolfman. If the Wolfman loses this match, he can no longer wear his mask. So very stipulation if you lose your mask. That's why I don't wrestle anymore, because I don't probably need this at all. Introducing first, he is the reigning ICW Australia champion. Having recently returned to pro wrestling after a hiatus due to injury, making his long-awaited singles match debut is in Cowra. Hailing from Canberra, ACT, he's Wolfman!
Wow, thing I love you. But I don't know for sure.
As you said, making his debut in Cowra, hailing from Canberra, ACT, the Wolfman! Introducing his opponent, hailing from Newcastle, New South Wales. He's done triple duties tonight. It is none other than if Wolfman should lose, he has to lose his mask. Oh, yeah, guys.
We're on the way now with the next match. Take down there from Wolfman.
It's just worth noting as well, we see the background and a bit more about Wolfman. This is his first singles match since winning the ICW Australian Championship on the 30th of August. Looking to build momentum heading to the title defense on November 29th at the Canberra PC YC, the ICW Splash in the capital. You might have to wonder here, Craig, if Aaron was going to pick up the win here against Wolfman as the ICW Australian champion, that would mean that he would give him a shot somewhere down the line.
That is a good point.
That get a title shot somewhere down the line.
And let's also point out that this is around the third match tonight. He might not have enough energy. Whoa, I could be wrong.
In fact, I think he wants to use his speed as advantage in this match, but like we're saying, he's getting a little bit gassed after doing his third match.
And let's just forget that this is a championship of Triple Mask.
That's true too.
Maybe a little disorientated, but he's still going strong, I think. Making sure everything's okay, everything.
Is everyone more approaching now?
Seems to be. Thumbs up from the ref, everything's fine. Kick to the gut from the Wolfman. Clubbing blow to the rack. And an arm flipping to the corner. Going for a close line, I think. Yes, the close line into the corner as well. Looking for another one.
Come on, let's wrap it up here, guys.
Oh. Could he go for another clothesline here? No, whatever it's going to be, he's still take it down with the kick. Cowra, my guy, up to the top rope. Not yet. Kick out there from the Wolfman. I don't think the Wolfman wants to lose his mask.
Kick out at 2 then.
Doesn't matter, I'm taking it.
Arama says he's going to get the win and take Wolfman's mask.
They do not mask in the fence, but it's not
Kicking him while he's down. Give him a chance to get up. I'm not sure that's wise. Now it's Wolfman going up to the top rope. What's he going for here? Arm back to his feet. Oh, he managed to get out of that one. What's he going for? Big suplex there.
forward shot back.
I don't know what to spend here.
Sorry, saying you might be a bit more afterwards too.
Wolfman going to the pin. Not yet. Cowra kicks out, gets that shoulder up. I think the Wolfman's arguing with the ref. He thinks that was 3. Perhaps he's been wanting Wolfman to lose his mask, I think. Oh, a big boot there, takes Cowra down. He took that choke lock lean, I think. Choke hold. Might be trying to get the tap out. The ref is checking. Says Alma wants to tap out. Says no. Alma's trying to fly out. What's he going for here? Oh! Jawbreaker. Alma going back up to the top. Seems to like that there. Drop kick. I hope that doesn't backfire. What's Wolfman going for here? Oh! Cowra reverses it. Did you like Wolfman up? Oh, that's like a big stomp. Wolfman is down. Wolfman has lost, you know what that means? Lost with the
whoever wanted me to take it off.
Show respect to them. And off comes the mark. Cowra has the
Again, we're going to get some guys and girls to come out and tighten our ring ropes before we get into our main events, okay? The Cowra, mentioned Cowra, they'd like to thank them guys for building our ring and our entry steps. Yeah, it makes it easy to get in and out of the ring when you've got steps to go up and down. It's a bit more graceful than just trying to step up on that first top step. Before we get underway for the final match of the evening, the Emma Tongue Cancer Charity Everyone in ICW Central West providing a big thanks to Club Cowra for providing, well, mainly a sound tonight, that's one thing, but lots of other things as well. We're very fortunate to get a Club Cowra grant, which goes to the force. Helping out putting these shows on, so very thanks. So again, big thank you to Mark and Charlie McLeish, everyone else on the board for the general grant towards these events, which makes it a whole lot easier to run events when we've got people like that who can assist and help. Also, the generosity of the Cowra Council and Civic Centre Management that have allowed us to return to the newly refurbished Civic Centre diagonally across the road from where we are. We'll be back there next year, large capacity and incredibly welcome and generous to us. Also, don't forget, for our Project Dance talent crew who might know and viewers watching this on YouTube, Club Cowra, 101 Brisbane Street, Cowra, Buffalo Bistro, lots of fun stuff that we had. The auditorium's got 2 low on the ceiling for us to put shows down there. That's the first thing I look at when I walk into any club. I go into the auditorium and see how high is the ceiling, can we put a show on here? Yes, what you do in this business. Those are big shows coming up, 24th of October. Any Luke Combs fans out there? No? Up there, okay. Luke Combs, I can see one hand on the back there. 24th of October, which is about 2 weeks. The ultimate Luke Combs tribute show, Friday, October the 24th, and 18 plus events. So that down at the back, put his hand up. Sorry, mate, I've waited a few years. Okay, Bernie's on, and as well as Tony Pernigan and Jason Owen on Saturday, November the 15th. Jason's a fantastic bloke. We had the pleasure of interviewing him at our local radio station back tomorrow. So visit the Club Cowra Facebook or reception desk for tickets and more information. And if you're visiting town, or the next time you're here, make sure you support Club Cowra's club, which supports so many of you. Don't forget, tickets are available for our next event, which is October the 31st. Halloween next year, right across the road at the Cowra Civic Centre. Looking forward to that one, being back in the big building. I might have to do something scary that night, it's 31st on Halloween. I'm sure I can find something scarier than this. We'll see how we go. See how we go. And there are flyers around the building. Get the flyers on the chairs when you came, the QR code. Simple, easy to book, get in early. Even though it's a larger venue, we'll sell that one out as well. So make sure you get on top of that one and be part of the fight. Cowra's fight for now, yes. Okay, remember after the final match without Deputy
Are you enjoying the show, Nikki? Absolutely. There's not been that much pain or hurt tonight, has there? Hope not, yes. Time for Mike Kelly having a bit of a sore back, but we've got through pretty well. So she will present the ICW Central West Championship belt, and Mark Leach and Hope, the other club Cowra representatives, will draw our raffle. Royal representatives? No? Looks like I'm going to win. As well as special announcements and award presentations. Don't forget to stick around also after the show for wrestlers, crew, or the talk about wrestling. And again, if you want to get involved, ask to get you in contact with the right people. It's fun, guys. Fun. And then you can tell people, wrestling's fake. No, come and train for 3 days a week. And see how fake it isn't. Yes, it's fun. Okay, are we ready for our next match? I just want to say this once more. Are we ready for some high octane action? I heard that somewhere, so I must have to say that. The following contest is brought to you by Club Cowra, and it's the third of our 3 main events, and it's your final bout for the evening. This match is a triple threat match for the ICW Central West Championship, to be fought under Billy Goat Hill Brawl rules. What? Yes, I asked the same thing. Okay, which means it's a no holds barred with no disqualifications or count outs. Look out, here we come. All weapons sourced within the Cowra Shire are legal, which falls counting anywhere within the Cowra Shire limits. This could go anywhere, this match tonight. Go anywhere, yes, anywhere. The first wrestler to score a pinfall, submission, or knockout will be the winner. Introducing first, an amazing wrestler in his own right, your special guest referee, John L. Crossfire. Oh, here he is. The essential John L. Crossfire. That's it. That's it, Pat. That's it. Now, just before you, no, ask something. This all that business that happened before with Apex Anderson. Could we see a match in the other track? I just want to look like, oh, yeah, there's something there. I'm just killing time. I want to know. But I reckon I reckon we'll see something in the future.
Look, I don't know when, I don't know when. Apex and I will tangle. However, you may notice these hands are taken, Johnny. I was told to be an unbiased official, but if anyone physically provoked me, I had 100% right to fight back. Every single person in this room saw the start of this match. I went to count that first pinfall, and Apex Anderson tripped me over. I'm a legally blind person, Johnny, and Apex Anderson tripped me over.
But you also legally to wrestle. Legally to wrestle. Alright, let's see what happens in this match. Your special guest referee, the essential John L. Crossfire, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Introducing first, he is the reigning and defending ICW Central West Champion. It's asked me not to refer to him as a dangerous lunatic, sorry I just did. But not that would make him, that's very difficult. Formerly one of Cowra's favourite sons, and he has sold out and defected to greener pastures in his mind only. Once known by one and all as the Sweeper, he is now Newcastle's naughtiest boy, having last year turned on his trainer into high octane, cashing in the contract to steal the belt and form the only threat stable with Octane's most hated rival, Rex, as well as Big James. In one fell swoop last year, he became the most hated man in Cowra, making his way from the back of the building to the keep line doors, formerly hailing from Sid Callis Oval, now residing in Satan's favourite suburb, East Maitland. Please give everyone a bit of hatred and vitriol you can muster up. It is Barry the Sweeper Blake!
great. Okay, introducing next the first challenger, the kingpin of Canberra's wrestling and ICW Australia's president. He has too many titles to list, but has recorded the most ICW heavyweight championship reigns. He's the first ever ICW Hall of Famer, trained most of the ICW wrestlers, including High Octane, and has been wrestling for over a quarter of a century. Returning to the dark side, he is now this genius individual who recruited Barrowbank and Big Dance to his stable. He is none other than the legendary icon, Rex. I think High Octane is done his music too. Let's get Rex out here. He looks happy. He looks happy. Let's all sing for Rex. Let's all sing for Rex.
Bit of technical issue, I think. Rex's music and Rex is not.
Let's just play something. Alright, let's work on it. Hopefully we can get the last one right. Or I might have to sing You Don't Really Want That. I can tell you that now. You don't really want that. Rex, everybody! I want to go Rex.
And their opponent and the second challenger. He's in his 21st year in pro wrestling and is less than 5 months away from officially being middle-aged crazy instead of just crazy. Despite having suffered an estimate 40 plus concussions and living with multiple spinal conditions in complete disregard of all medical advice and common sense, he plans on doing this for you guys to save lives in memory of his late loved ones until the good Lord calls him up from down here in development to be in the main roster with Emma, William and his grandparents. He too has now held too many titles to list before the venue curfew, but has reached the absolute pinnacle of both Canberra wrestling and Central West multiple times. He's also received the Dr. Warren Wiley Memorial Award for Cowra Council and Rotary and is the second ever ICW Hall of Famer. He's the man who brought you this show, has been referred to as the Western Warrior, the Brick Hit House and the Central Western Dandy. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up to Cowra's very own, the promoter, James High Octane Lanner.
for high octane last November, Butler Memorial Show is getting a beating right now.
I was going to mention that High Octane seemed a little bit nervous. She was worried about a supposed new member of the only threat, but he seemed to have pushed those aside.
Yeah, she's really hurting right now.
If I'm not mistaken, I think I just saw a little bit of blood there.
Barry usually has a knack for connecting with the crowd, but he seems to have upside down the toilet after last year's comeuppance.
There might be a little bit of blood there on Barry's face, I believe. Get it back! Barry sucks more! Very passionate fans over there.
Worth noting for the audience that there's actually some newcomers that we have new faces there tonight that were here last year. That this is Barry's first defence of the Central West Championship, and per rules of this match, doesn't even have to be the one to lose in order to lose the championship. Barry did defeat his own stablemate, Big James, in less than 5 minutes at last year's event. Though which is no small feat given the size difference, but I don't know if that's an advantage right here, especially at 2-1.
Barry and Rex now teaming up to take down High Octane. But these two are allies. If they take out Octane, does that mean they're going to have to fight each other? How are they going to handle that?
Yeah, that's what's going to be like. Representing his own hometown of Cowra with great pride. I think he's going in and the crowd's going in here to back him. Sure, he can defeat these two.
Oh, here we go. We can only hope so. Get Octane down.
In saying that, if Barry Blake thinks for a second the refs won't take advantage to get himself the win and the championship, he's in for a rude awakening.
I believe you're right. Come on, people. Get behind Octane and hear those cheers. And the clothesline in the corner, taking Octane down. They're not take advantage of that big move.
We've worked it from high off.
Well, Barry going forward now.
It's worse than really. The high octane makes an overall. Emma Butler Memorial Champion up to the bench at the slam and right out and standing. The first year of them is up on the road. 2022.
Indeed. Bringing out those weapons. This is no disqualification. He can use those weapons without any repercussions. Bringing back down with a slam. Side slam there to Blake.
The Barry Blake even thought for a second that Brooks won't take advantage. She's taking advantage right now.
Rest the man in the crossroads. Count the pin break. No, not yet. Only a check down that came up kick down. You're not good enough, Rex.
Let's shoot from the crowd.
Good James. I said count to three. You can't count, you're not good enough.
Looks like she's pulling in, catching it in.
As much as I don't like them, I do count love them. We got Barry, we got Rex. And then we got the six starts to be clear. So, friends, thank you all for coming. Thank you, Cowra Community Advice. Thank you to all the guys behind here who do this every year for Emma and our community and to help people with oral cancer. We've got Thrive with the Dragons and everyone else. I've got my friend Danielle, who's brought a level of joy and happiness back to my life I never thought I'd ever get. So, thank you, Danielle. Thank you, everybody else. Thank you to Michael and Alice. Thanks to the club, thanks to all the sponsors, thanks to Big James, thanks everyone. Big James has done so much with the graphic design and everything. I'll pass over the raffle drawing in a minute. We'll bring the Butlers into the ring to do their few words and everything. But as you see with the money race from these shows, and going forward in the year, my dad always explained to me growing up that our Uncle Ron, my great Uncle Ron, we lost many branches in the family tree because he was killed in the war at the age of 21. It was the same deal with Emma. Many branches and 2 family trees have been lost. Because of what you guys are doing here tonight, and every year we come here, we get to grow other people's family trees, we get to help people live their lives and enjoy their lives. My dad, he's not everyone has to have kids with him. My dad always told me that his 2 biggest mistakes in life are wrong. He's only joking, but yeah, people can live their lives and enjoy the things, all the lives, things that Aaron and I didn't quite get a chance to do. But we'll do one day, I'm reunited again. But thank you everyone, we'll bring the Butlers in and do the thank you so much for this cause, what you've done here, what you've done both for oral cancer patients, but also our community, what this brings to our community every year. Something for you guys to look forward to, and as much as you guys look forward to, I look forward to every bit as much. I'm going to kill myself every year doing this. It's worth every penny, worth every bit of effort for the 30 brain cell cure that we've got chipped to do this for you guys. I can't rest on your else, you know well enough, and you guys are my priority in this town, people with oral cancer, Emma's family, all my friends are travelling from all the way. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Again, big thank you to Nikki. This is our pretty good tonight as well for the 25th event, and hopefully enjoying the course of the progress of the event. And again, come up next year. If you can do better next year. Alright, we're going to get to the raffle. Again, Mark from Club Cowra is going to do the raffle. Anyone would like to draw the raffle? How many do you draw?
I'm not entirely sure, this might be someone be close to us. The name of the ticket is yellow, the name is Johnny, colour is yellow. Have a look at the last one. It's D44. That's not a good time, isn't it?
It's probably, no, it's not mine.
So Johnny, name is Johnny D44. Do we have a winner? Oh yeah, two guys. Congratulations, 2, 1, 3, 6, just before we... Remember, John Crossfire's ring here goes to the raffle winner also. But before we do the final send off from the Butler family, and thank you and a few words from them, I've got a few awards I want to give out. They're here. Just from, as you can see here, we all fight hard for these belts and trophies and whatever else. But not everyone gets a chance to wrestle, so they don't get often the chance to have their just rewards. So I've got some awards here. There's some people who really helped with this show. So the first award is the Most Valuable Inmate and Lifetime Inmate Award for Ken Hutchinson. Ken Hutchinson. Let's give it up for Ken Hutchinson. Our second award think we all know even this town is even far more better than me. One of our people in charge of Club Cowra has helped these shows long before even then, and just his supporters being lifted every single year. He's done so much for this, both the equipment, all this, quite a lot of this here. So let's give up for someone who has done much
ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for this. This is very special to me. I really do appreciate it. I'd like to, on behalf of all the sponsors involved in tonight, this is not just about a charity, which of course we respect and we honour that by our contributions, but we also, I know I speak on behalf of our business at Club Cowra, to not only support James in all his endeavours, but to support everyone in this ring to pursue their love, their passion and their craft. And you see that evidently every year you put on such a great show. You should all be very proud of it, and we are really, really proud of that.
And the final award is to a member of our roster and his family, who have done so much every year since I met them. And I was like, they weren't even close to everyone in the sense that they've been helping. And they don't even always just help with the shows. They got back at my house setting these rings up for the first time, trying to get it all working. I think we did it 40-degree weather once in February, getting this ring up. If it wasn't for this guy and his family, the ring would still be, the old ring would still be sitting over at Cowra Showground in 2019. We'd just be there, we'd have to leave it. So the final most valuable inmate and lifetime inmate award is for Craig Drayton and his family. Thank you. Before I get to the Butlers, I made a hell of a mistake. I was more even around last year than I was this year. And I meant to give the microphone to William and Michael to do the show close, and I was so concussed I totally forgot. I feel like the biggest DH ever. Probably should be flushed down the cars, and these guys know exactly what I mean. But so I'll give it to them, do a bit of a speech, and give the send-off I should have given William last year, but I totally forgot. My brain was in another place. So thank you everyone, and we'll let Michael and Alex Butler do the final send-off.
Well, I think it goes without saying that one of the people that hasn't been thanked so far, but definitely does need to be thanked, is James. You've done a great job. Sad that she can't be here tonight. I'm sad that Dad can't be here tonight either. But I know wherever they are, they're watching on proudly. And just to speak generally about tongue cancer, it is not nice. The surgery that you need to go through to try and cure it, it's 16 hours in theatre, it's horrible. It's something I would not wish on anyone. And this work that you do, James, helping with the charity will go towards saving so many people's lives, because even one life saved that, well, I don't want to swear because it's kids, but that disease is a victory. And thank you all for coming tonight. If you want to learn more about Emma's story, you're more than welcome to visit our website for the charity, which is Emma's Cancer Charity.org.au. And do you have anything to add?
I just want to say thank you to everyone, to all the wrestlers, to James, all you guys that come and make it all special too. It's just amazing. I usually just sit at home and look after the dog, and it used to be William that came down with Michael, and it's been absolutely fantastic. You guys are wonderful. And as far as the charity, we've purchased already 60 of the scopes that have gone out, and there's more that have arrived. And I think so far we've managed to, as far as the ones we've been told about, it's about 3 people that we've managed to save them because they've been detected early. It's all because of all you guys, the wrestlers and the supporters,
very much for that. We love everyone here, we love everyone there. The two people most of all we love. We love William, we love Emma, love you both. And thank you everybody. We'll see you next year.